but let me try to share with you the experience of the telematics. And first of all, thank you for the opportunity to be here to share with you not only what telematics can offer you, but also to have the opportunity to speak with you, so with the player, with the real player of the insurance market all around Europe. So when I approach the telematics insurer, the insurer, excuse me, I very often listen this reply. Why telematics? I don't want to apply discount to my policyholder. I fully agree with this assumption, with this sentence, because we, as OCTO, don't see telematics as an instrument to be used as price fighting or premium reduction. We want to argue, we want to bring you the value to be in contact with your customer and to change from as a commodity to a value provider. So we don't want to view that the insurer are year by year becoming a commodity like a fuel, like a petrol station. So if you provide a more discount, you will have a huge portfolio. But we want to be sure that your relation with the policyholder is much as clear as possible, with bringing value, because the young driver that nowadays a young driver tomorrow will be 30, tomorrow will be 40, 50, and 60, and they will bring value to the portfolio, to your portfolio. So, what we do? We collect data, we analyze data, we increase data, the value of the data by connecting data with the other kind of data, not only coming from the telematics, not only coming from the sensor installed on board, but also by the context. So the behavior of the driving is matched with the traffic, with the weather condition, with the day of the week. So a lot of connection with other kind of data. And we provide the different data to different stakeholders of the insurer. So we address the claim manager with certain type of data, the pricing sector with other data, with the emergency operator with other data. So let me skip this because we already have this assumption we have learned about, and I cannot say more on this. So this is the figures of we deal every day with the insurer, our partner. So the main problem of the insurer related to the claim are about the awareness of the crash. Before it becomes a claim, when it happens, the insurer doesn't know when it happens and where it happens. So we provide this kind of information to the insurer in order to reduce the timing of management of the crash. So avoiding also the propensity to the frauds. The first step is to reduce the time of claim management. So from the crash to the claim, the next step, the future, is to avoid the crash. So avoid the claim by teaching, by providing instrument to reward customer to the good behavior, good driving behavior. Also sometimes to leave the car at home and have a ticket for the metro, for the bus, or having a shared car using a car sharing. So telematics is only a crash and claim. No, telematics is a wide range of services. The core service of telematics, of the telematics service provided by OCTO, are based on crash and claim that trigger two different kind of services. One is the stream for the real-time assistance, so the real-time assistance in case of crash for providing ambulance, providing towing car. The second is to start the claim management in the insurance company. We have also providing the other pillar of service are based on the driving assessment, so understanding and teaching the driving and the good behavior. So why crash and claim services? Why the insurer can require our services because the insurer can have a reduction in the severity and frequency of claim, because some of crash are not claimed anymore. Some of crash are not, also if they are claimed, but with less entity, with less severity. Reduction in the time to close claim. Why? Because there is a change of paradigm. Now you are aware about the crash when the policyholder claim you the crash. So you need to wait the declaration of the policyholder. With the telematics, you are aware about the crash in the same moment of the policyholder, because when the crash happens, you are informed about it, and you can in the same time provide assistance, so the policyholder feel that you are aware and you take care of the health of the policyholder, take care of the damages of the car, but in the same time she think, okay, the insurer know what it happened, so I need to declare. It is convenient for me to declare it as soon as possible, because I will have the car repaired in shorter time, I will have a clear relation with the insurer, and I'll be assisted by the insurer. So this is a result of our best partner, that is Unipol Group in Italy. You several times mentioned the Italy game, so we have some good result. Of course, these results depends on the adoption of the telematics. So how the telematics procedure, telematics data are adopted by the insurer in the improvement, in the change of the internal processes. So the claim process need to be changed, of course, to acquire telematics data, and also other stakeholders of the insurer need to take care of the data in order to be more close to the customer, more close to the process. These are the loss ratio and expense ratio trend from the 3 different years, so it is easy to read the reduction of the total cost of the policy. So why the telematics services can help the insurance product, the insurance process? Because we can change the paradigm. You now are waiting for the declaration. You will be, so we can resume for reaction to be proactive in the claim management. So you will be actively part of the claim process, contacting the customer, steering the customer into your body shop, steering the customer in your medical center, and providing assistance. And start from that moment the triage of the claim process. So our processes, so the first notification of loss, the crash reconstruction, the fraud prevention, the heavy accident investigation, the forensic support. Some of them are technology services, other of them are human services, so we provide our expert assessment, our expert support are connected with the insurance processes. So every kind of process is or through machine-to-machine process, or by web process, or by human escalation, are connected with the process of the claim management of the insurance company. So this is an example, thanks to our collaboration with the UK partner, of the reduction time of the claim management. So from 25-30 days of average claims settlement without telematics, so less than 15 days. Of course, this is an average. It depends on which is the severity, if it is a body or only car damages. But this is to have an idea how the telematics can improve and can solve this issue. Because sometimes you cannot. You also are able to do not send the expertise to check the vehicle if the data that the telematics provide you is matched with the declaration of the customer. So if the data that we can provide you through the sensor installed on board is the same match with the declaration of the customer. Okay, you can avoid, okay, you can skip to send the expert to verify the vehicle status, so you can keep days and save money. So these are very easy example, real and very easy example how the telematics can detect crashes. So it's not easy when you have a pile-up accident to understand if you are hit by a back or you hit the car in front of you, because sometimes the accident is very in a very short time. So with the telematics, with the sensor inside, it's very easy to understand if the direction of the crash and also which is the first and the second hit of the car. So we have also a strong relation with the police, with the local court, in order to understand and to create a real crash dynamic reconstruction. Sometimes the policyholder has a false understanding of what it happened, not because they are trying to fraud, sometimes because it's not easy, sometimes the police itself has not the right instrument to create and to reconstruct the dynamics of the crash. So many times we help the police to understand, and many times the declaration is not as the real event happened. We also many times deal with the false declaration. So this is a real case where the vehicle B provided a false declaration, and he has the opportunity to provide the false declaration because the driver of the vehicle A lost the life during the crash. So also if it is a very huge crash, the driver of the vehicle B had no problem to create a false declaration, while with the telematics we are able to recreate the last driven miles of the car. So we completely change the dynamics of the crash, and we provide the instrument to the police and to the court and to the insurance to understand who is guilty and who is not. Also, of course, in the very huge crash accident, we provide assistance, because imagine in the Nordic country where there are a lot of ice roads and you driven alone during the night or during the day, if you do not have an instrument that can send any call and alert in case of crash, you can stay many hours alone in the roadside. So we can provide assistance. So the telematics does not only provide the benefit to the insurer, but also the benefits that telematics provide need to be shared with the policyholder. Otherwise, the policyholder cannot choose the telematics project, the telematics product. So this is an instrument of our interface of the triage system. We can understand and we can improve day by day which are the damage, the estimated damage to the car, and we help the triage process of the insurer to better address the right crash to the right team of working. Why crash? I'm talking about crash and not also about driving assessment, because the big slice of the cake of benefit come from the crash management. Crash management is a very short benefit, while the driving assessment need more time to be adopted, more time to be shared with the policyholder, because you need to change product, you need to change the rules, we need to change the assumption of the pricing of the premium, while the crash provide just-in-time assistance to the policyholder, and it's a very short time benefit to the insurer. So these are the benefits that we can provide to the insurer or to the different stakeholder of the chain of the insurance product. So mainly we talk about cost reduction, revenue generation, and policyholder benefits. So the environment is changing, the car is changing, we listen about the self-autonomous car. So maybe we are moving from the reliability of the driver to the reliability of the product. So we need to understand how the risk management will be addressed, how the premium will be addressed, but also the insurer, also the premium need to change. So it is not question of when, not question if yes or not, but it's more question about when we are start to change the product. Thank you.